John North sleeps, eats, and breathes Dayton, Ohio. He was born and raised here. He got his undergrad here. He got his master's at Wright State University. We actually went to college together, so it was a lot of fun. He worked in the Health and Human Services arena for years before he came to the Better Business Bureau. And he gives back to the community as well. So he has served with the United Way of Greater Dayton. He served with Adamus Board, and he currently serves with Solvita on the board as well. So he really just gives back. His roots are in Dayton, and it's where he's here to stay.
So what I believe makes John a good candidate for the Hall of Fame is the way he's been able to elevate the BBB within the community and their relevance, focusing on trust and integrity in doing business. And I think the best way that I can describe the impact that John has had on the BBB and the community is when he joined the BBB as the president and CEO almost 20 years ago. That's when I first met him. The BBB was struggling, membership was down, they were having financial issues, and honestly struggled to meet payroll. John stepped in, and by the way, the Great Recession was happening at this time. John stepped in, took over the reins, told the board and the team that we're not participating in the Great Recession. We're going to move forward. We're going to focus on the community, focus on our mission, and he did. And now this BBB outperforms BBBs in much larger markets.
I think that John is an incredible candidate for the Hall of Fame. He's really had an amazing career. I've known John since really I graduated from college. At a very young age, I think John saw my passion and excitement for the business community and became one of my early on mentors. Then I was able to actually join the board of the BBB's Center for Business and Consumer Ethics and worked my way up to be the chair of that foundation board. And now I'm serving as the chairperson of the Big BBB board, and I've worked with John for many years. His leadership is really incredible. He's so visionary, and he's just forward thinking with respect to what does the market need? How do we bring that trust and that integrity into this marketplace? And how do we make sure that consumers are protected and that this community can thrive from a business perspective? And I just loved how practical he always was. I love how positive he always was, and I really loved that he enjoyed investing in young talent, young professionals, myself, some of my peers. He saw these young business people in this community and really believed in showing them the way, bringing them into the BBB, sponsoring some events that we were doing in the community, and just helping young people thrive. So I've really been proud of John and his career. That's the personal side for me, but what he's done with the Better Business Bureau has also truly been incredible. This is one of the most successful branches in the whole country under John's vision and leadership. So I'm very proud to have been working with him. John has had so many career accomplishments, and this is so well deserved.
I'm a Dayton kid through and through. I was born at the Valley, and I never lived more than 10 minutes from the Valley. I'm proud of Dayton's rich history of inventors, entrepreneurs, businessmen who got their start here in Dayton. I take it personally when those businesses over the years have left the Dayton area because this is their home, and they are welcome here. We want to work with more businesses to come here, and I think as a region we're doing a pretty good job of doing that. To today's time, I love working with those new inventors and entrepreneurs and those startup companies to help them gain access to the resources that they need to be successful. There are so many businesses that stand with us for trust as we create a fair and ethical marketplace for businesses and consumers to interact safely in. And if there's a problem, the Better Business Bureau is there for them to help solve that problem. So it's just a great city, a great environment to work with. We're small enough that people are familiar with each other, and there's so many of us that know each other personally as we work together.
If I had to describe John in one word, I would have to say visionary. When he came to the BBB, He had a clear vision as to where he wanted to take the BBB in the community to be relevant to the business community in general. And he still has a vision for the future to this day, 18 years later. So I would have to say visionary.
So in one word, I would describe John as empowering. He really has encouraged our team to take risks to help take the organization to the next level. Even when he doesn't necessarily believe in the program or the product, he stays quiet about it. And then when it wins local and national awards, he'll share that he's like, I was wrong, you were right, I never really thought it was a great thing, but it turned out it was all great. So it's nice that he takes that time to empower us and to mentor others as well.
A word that I would use to describe John is resilient. Despite the health challenges that he's had over the last maybe 15 years, he's led one of the most successful BBBs in the whole country. He's mentored so many great young professionals, and he's really made a big mark on this community. I am so proud of him. He's very resilient.
It's really the people that make a difference. We work with many businesses and many consumers, and the Better Business Bureau is able to offer a bridge to success for both businesses and consumers. I love standing shoulder to shoulder with the businesses that we have in this area, the relationships that we've developed, and those businesses that really see the value in the Better Business Bureau and accreditation.